So, it's D-Day. Just a wee catch up to recent form. The game the other night against Sparta Prague was an absolute shambles, a sham. There's many words that could describe it, but probably nothing will describe how bad it actually was. The team really need a kick up the arse, basically. People are blaming the manager, people are blaming the players. It is both to blame. Regardless of what tactics Neil Lennon sets out, the players still aren't performing in terms of aggression and wanting to win, especially at home at Celtic Park. Whether the fans are there or not, this is our stadium. So basically what I'm saying is here, going into this game on Sunday, it is pretty much D-Day for Neil Lennon, personally in my opinion. Now I've defended Lennon for so long now, right? A lot of people didn't want him to get the job in the first place, right? I said he should, and I think he deserved it at the time. Yes, there might have been other options, it might have been better, but what a better way to take us to 10 in a row than have a Celtic legend do it in Neil Lennon, the one who actually started it. Now, it's getting to the point now where I'm starting to turn a wee bit, but I'm not against him. 100%, I am not fully against him yet. I just think that, unfortunately, it gets to a stage in the performances where, although the players are not performing for him, it's not just, you can't expect to change a full team because they're not performing for the manager. I know these players are more incapable of performing, and right now they just don't want to perform for Neil Lennon. It's either that, there's some sort of cross miscommunication, cross disagreement somewhere in the dressing room. Every single player needs a kick, basically, right? We don't know who our first choice keeper is after signing Barkas, who is a Greek international. We're stuck between him and Bain because Barkas needs some more confidence. He's not going to get confidence on the bench, he needs to be playing week in, week out. But also on the other hand, you can't be risking him to drop points, especially in this season. So what do you do? Yes, Neil Lennon's in a bad situation with that. Defensive wise, we are so open, and I have never seen anything like it in my full time watching Celtic. This defence has been horrendous, considering we've got good players in defence. For some reason, they just don't play good. I don't know why they're struggling this year. I really cannot answer that question. That's one for the players to answer themselves, or show up hopefully and change their fortunes in the next coming weeks. But I'm not going to blame anyone specifically, but Shane Duffy, come on. We've signed David Turnbull, who has barely made an appearance. He is someone that could possibly straighten in that team and perform for us, be the missing link that we need in midfield. People are complaining about Scott Brown getting past it because of his age. Yes, he is getting to that stage, but let's bear in mind, I think when we played against Aberdeen in the Cup semi-final, we played excellent. Scott Brown had a good game. I think that without Encham in the team, we were much faster in midfield. I think Encham sometimes, because he looks so less interested to play for Celtic anymore, he makes Scott Brown look worse than what he actually is right now. So I think having Encham at the team is a big bonus for us right now. He's just bringing personally the full midfield down for me. Regardless, the rest of the players do need to perform a wee bit better, but there's a few key components I think that once we fix it, it'll fix the full team. There's a few things stopping us from getting to our full potential, but like I said, it's down to debate. Say going into this game against Motherwell, the D-Day game personally for myself and Neil Lennon, to get all 3 points because we cannot afford to drop more points. Is as long as Griffiths gets a start, right, he needs to be starting. Yes, he's didn't do himself any favours at the start of the season, etc. But the last couple of games when he's played, he's scored, and he scored very important goals for us, right? Regardless of that game last night, if he hadn't scored against Aberdeen in the 3-each game, we'd have lost. Okay, simple as. He's clinical in front of goal. He's the kind of player we need. He's trying to fight when he comes on in the park, right? Edward is just back for injury, so he's not looking as fully fit as he possibly can be. So right now, with a Jetty not to full fitness either, Griffiths needs to be starting. But there's not really much to say about going into this game. All I'm going to say is go for the win, boys, and I'm going to say 2-0 as a prediction.